Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Guns Locked. I'm Guns the Great. Today we are going to be looking at Amine's dreadlocks, and we all remember Amine's iconic dreadlocks. But before we get into that, make sure to go follow the Instagram. It is at GunsLocked to stay updated with what is going to be posted on the channel. Also, just with posts of people with cool dreadlocks. So be sure to go give us a follow. But besides that, let's get straight into Amine's dreadlocks. So we're just going to head over here and see this first picture. This is how his hair looked when it was very iconic. And he has that very freeform look, which leads me on to the method that he chose to get his dreadlocks, which was freeform. Now, all you do with freeform dreadlocks is allow it to freely form. That's how it got the name freeform. And basically all you do is you wash your hair and you allow it to dry, and that's how your hair turns out. Typically, you wanna have a 4 hair type to maybe the lowest would be like a 2C hair type. That's probably where the freeform range is. With straighter hair, it really doesn't work. I mean, you can freeform with straight hair, but it's not really gonna do anything. And if it does do something, it's just gonna be like really clumpy hair, and it's not gonna really look that appealing. But yeah, that is the method that he chose to get his dreadlocks. Now, by looking at his dreads, you can see that they're actually really cool. They're really interesting. In my opinion, he has some really cool freeform locks, especially during the beginning stages. I think that's just a really cool hairstyle, is having like a shorter hair, maybe like 3 to 4 inches at the most, and just washing your hair and allowed it to freely lock up and see what it looks like. And everyone's hair is going to be different. If you have your hair to 3 to 4 inches and you wash it, allow it to lock up, give it probably, if you give it a whole year, it's going to be really interesting to see what your dreadlocks turn out to be. Now, this is what Amine's hair looked like before the dreadlocks, or before he started allowing it to freeform, which, to tell you the truth, this isn't really before he allowed it to freeform, because he could have been freeforming in this stage as well, which eventually got his hair to where it is now, which leads me on to this picture, which is his hair actually being a little longer, and he wears it like this very often, which leads me on to his hairstyle, which he wears it in 2 pigtails, like how he has it right here. He also has it in this freestyle. He's also wearing it right here. And he's just worn this hairstyle an endless amount of times. And this is probably just a hairstyle that he's basically trying to let people know, like, this is the hairstyle that I wear. If other people do it, then they'll say, oh, he got it from Amine. But what I noticed with his hair being pulled in these 2 pigtails, it's kind of hard to tell like how his dreadlocks look, especially now since they're a little longer. But I did stumble upon this photo right here, which shows his hair perfectly. You can see the congos, you can see that his new growth on the top of his head is very long. It's probably 2 to 3 inches, and that's a lot of new growth. And that's just what freeform dreadlocks are. There's a lot of new growth, and they eventually lock up over the months and months of washing and allowing it to dry, which creates the locking process. Now, the maintenance that he does on his hair is basically just washing. There's not much you can really do, especially with freeform, allowing your hair to freely form up. That's all you do is maintenance, is freely forming your hair. The only thing you can do and stay within that freeform range is wash your hair. I mean, you can condition it, you can color it, you can do all these other things, but you can't twist it, you can't do all these other maintenance methods like crochet hooking or anything like that that's gonna maintain your locks in any way. And here he is again with his hair being in 2 pigtails, and it is just a hairstyle that he wears a lot, which I'm pretty sure he puts all of his dreads in there. Also, I wanted to mention that he does have a high top fade, and in my opinion, I like the high top fade look with dreadlocks. They just look super clean because you can have a fade on the sides and allow your hair to have that more messy look, or if you have twisted dreadlocks, just more of a twisted look on the top versus all around. If you do want to get your hair like him, all you got to do is grow your hair out 3 to 4 inches, get a high top fade, and just go with the method and maintenance that he chose with freeforming and just washing your hair and allow it to lock up. It's not much to it. It's a very simple hairstyle to actually have, but you do have to have the right hair type. His hair type is probably a 3C or a 4A. Had to mention that. But that's basically all you need to do in order to get dreadlocks like him, and all you need to know about his dreadlocks. Okay, like I said at the beginning of the video, make sure to go follow the Instagram page, which is at GunsLocked. And like I do in every video, we're gonna give a shout out to someone in the comment section. Let's give a shout out to KennyK_NA commented, "It's dope." Make sure to comment on all the photos so you get a chance to get a shout out. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.